following breaking news right now as federal authorities arrest a suspect in the arson at a South Kansas City Tesla dealership. The suspect, a 19-year-old man who lives in Parkville but attends college in Boston. We're also learning just how authorities tracked him down over the past month. Fox 4's Jacob Sloan continues our coverage live near the Tesla Center in South Kansas City. Police, what are they telling you, Jacob?
Well, the FBI says that Owen McIntyre used 2 Molotov cocktails and destroyed more than $200,000 worth of equipment here at the Tesla Center, including 2 Tesla Cybertrucks. Those documents continue to say that McIntyre is a college student in Boston. He was here on spring break back in Kansas City. Authorities found security camera footage that shows McIntyre parking his car a short walk away from the Tesla dealership here. The FBI then says McIntyre lit 2 Molotov cocktails and threw them at the trucks. The attack damaged those 2 Cybertrucks as well as 2 charging stations here. Agents were able to match the license plate on that car to McIntyre's family, and they also tracked his cell phone, social media activity, and flight records, and arrested him today in Boston. Now, I want to show you the statement from U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi on the arrest. She says, "Let me be extremely clear to anyone who still wants to firebomb a Tesla property. You will not evade us. You will be arrested. You will be prosecuted. You will spend decades behind bars. It is not worth it."
Dog, this is the dumbest shit that I've ever seen in my entire life. Guess who's not going to come to your rescue after you get arrested? Democrats. All of the people that put the battery in your back, you're going to do that time by yourself with that long hair in prison for decades. Decades, family. You have to spend a ton of your life. You are a student that flew back from being on campus. And again, I say it on a regular basis that these campuses are indoctrination camps. You believe so fervently in something that somebody is going to completely forget about you, right? This is the only visibility that you're going to get. You're going to get visibility on this platform, on the news that reported it, and on X, formerly known as Twitter. And nobody is ever going to mention your name again for everybody. And that's Democrats, Republicans. I talked about it last week where Josh Shapiro, the governor of Pennsylvania's House, and he's a Democrat, got firebombed while his children were in there. And he's going to be okay. And his house, it's going to be a minor inconvenience because I'm sure the insurance companies is going to take care of it and all of that. And again, it ain't even about whether or not they're going to be okay. It's about the fact that we have extreme people on the right and the left that are so politically energized because they hate somebody so much that they feel compelled to go and torch somebody else's property, and then they throw their whole lives away. And these ain't regular people. Let me tell you something. Regular criminals, they different. They understand what's going on. They know how to move. I hate to say it, but like, for example, YNs, as stupid and dumb as they are, is continuing to destroy the community. They don't do drive-bys in their own car. They go and get a stoley, and, ain't no going to track them on the camera and being able to tie in their flight records and all of that stuff. They're using burners and all of that. You're not even a criminal. You're not even like that. Some of us in this world are meant to be really good citizens that take care of business, take care of our families. You went outside the matrix. You broke your timeline and you went into the metaverse and became something other than what you are. And you probably went home very excited about what you did. And this is what you got to deal with. You got to deal with the fallout and the repercussions of what's going on, because nobody is now going to come and save you. It ain't a lawyer that's going to get you out. When the federal government, when FBI Director Kash Patel, for example, I'm going to play this. When FBI Director Kash Patel is on your ass, when the Department of Justice and Pam Bondi and them is on your ass, that's it. That's it, bro. You got to do decades in jail because you had a lapse in judgment and you decided that you wanted to really get down and be a part of the cause. And everybody is going to go on and still be good and billionaires and millionaires. And now your whole life is over.
He says this morning, I can report the FBI arrested another suspect on charges related to attacking Tesla facilities. The The individual, we believe, set fire to multiple Tesla vehicles at a dealership in Kansas City, Missouri. This was back on March 17th, so a little more than a month ago. This is our second Tesla-related arrest so far this week. Again, that is a post from FBI Director Kash Patel. At the same time, we also got some images that did come in from the FBI over in Boston. Take a look right here on your screen. They show a surveillance photo and then some of the objects that were apparently found there at the scene. We are told by the FBI that their Boston and Kansas City special agents and partners at the ATF arrested Owen McIntyre, a college student in Boston, for allegedly launching a Molotov cocktail at a Tesla facility in Kansas City while home on spring break.
You spent your spring break, big dog, doing a crime that's going to get you arrested for the rest of your life. You could have got your college degree, could have went on, had a family, lived your life, made a lot of money. You could have went out here and tricked off and went to take your anger out at something else. But this is what you decided to do. You decided to jump off the bridge and land right in the alcohol river and throw your whole life away like you could respawn. You can't respawn, bro. This ain't GTA. You can't respawn. It's over.
Again, these are just some of the photos coming in, and I do want to read you from the actual affidavit that was filed in support of the federal criminal complaint. They said on Thursday, March 17th, about 11:16 p.m., an officer with the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department did get a call about this fire that had broken out over at the Tesla facility. This was a fire coming from a gray Cybertruck that was parked in the KC Tesla Center. The officer also observed an unbroken suspected device there near the burning Cybertruck. Police recovered the unbroken device, also known as a Molotov cocktail, they say. The fire spread from the Cybertruck to a second Cybertruck in that same lot. The Kansas City Fire Department responded to the scene and they were able to extinguish the fire. Now, the Cybertrucks, according to federal officials, had sale prices of $105,000 and $107,000. Additionally, 2 charging stations were damaged by the fire, each of those valued at about $550. So a lot of information here coming in. This was a college student that has now been charged. Also want to pop this up on your screen. This is a statement that came in from the FBI Kansas City Special Agent in Charge, Stephen Cypress. He did say, quote, "This arrest continues to reinforce a clear message from the FBI. We are committed to ensuring the safety and security of our community from violent actors. We send thanks to the work of numerous law enforcement agencies here in Boston and with our teams in D.C. for their continued work on the case. Violence has no place in our community, and the FBI is committed to combating it here in Kansas City."
Let this be a lesson. Look at this. When I pulled up this video, when I first pulled up this picture, I was thinking to myself, is this a girl that actually did this? Did a girl commit this crime before I played the video? Minimum security, maximum pain. That's going to be somebody's girlfriend now. All because they got a battery put in their back. Listen, AOC ain't going to come to save you, even though they inciting this stupid. Jasmine Crockett not going to come and look out for you. Nope, absolutely not. Bernie Sanders not coming to your rescue. Nancy Pelosi, Obama not going to help you. Michelle Obama, she doing a podcast. She got Tracy Ellis Ross on there talking about how she a 304. Nobody is coming to save this individual from themselves. You know why? Because don't nobody care. Life is going to completely move on without you. And so let this be a lesson to everybody, to anybody that want to do a makeshift YN lifestyle. You're not built like that, and you're going to learn the hard way. And it's unfortunate because you shouldn't even have to go through this. Your parents probably sent you to school. You probably was there on a full scholarship combined with whatever your parents was doing. You flew home for spring break, and this is what you decided to do. You let your intrusive thoughts get you in trouble like this. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Listen, make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Crash Dummies come in all forms. Crash Dummies come in all forms. Y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Dummy. Dumb, dumb, dummy.